Welcome to our YouTube channel again. This is Ethan Coles from Coles Trading, and today we have another product on the table. This is the Bang Olufsen Beolab 8000. Beolab 8000 MK1 version has a big issue with the isolation material inside the speaker. So today we're gonna install a new isolation material inside the speaker. So when you install the new isolation material inside the speaker, you improve the sound quality. The speaker inside is better isolated, and also the most important thing, you prevent the bad isolation material inside the speakers harm the electronic sports inside the Beolab 8000. So it's very important to change the isolation material, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Today we're gonna use a one complete set isolation material. We're gonna use some screwdriver, and we're also gonna use a vacuum cleaner to clean all the bad isolation material inside the Beolab 8000. I also made a fully deassembling process for Beolab 8000. If you haven't watched the video, you can go into my channel and watch it first. And if you're comfortable to and you know how to deassemble the Beolab 8000, you can just straight ahead watch this video. The first thing we need to do, we need to remove the front cover. Right now the Beolab 8000 is laying on the table, so if the best way to do it, get the speakers up and remove the front grill. But in this situation, we already have the Beolab 8000 at the table, so I hope I can remove it. The best way to do it, just start at the bottom, click it all the way down. There we go. Maybe it can go off right now. Here we go. Then we can slide the front grill. Over here we have the electronic boards, and right here we have the woofers and the tweeter units. So first step we need to do, we need to remove all the screws all the way down, and then we can gain access to the speakers itself. So I'm gonna speed up the process, remove all the screws, and then see what we end with. We have finally removed all the screws. Also, when you are gonna purchase some sets in your local area and you want to check if the previous owner have changed the isolation material inside the Beolab 8000, you can just remove the front grill and loosen up one of the woofers and take it out, and you can see if the isolation has been changed. It's very important. If the isolation material has not been changed, I highly recommend you to do it, because it will prevent damage on the electronic sports inside the Beolab 8000. Let's start with removing the top part. You can just see if we can remove one of the speakers, and we need to take the force up here. So let's remove the speakers. Then we can take a flat screwdriver and lift it up and see. You can already see the bad isolation material inside the Beolab 8000. Remove the screws, not the screws, the cables. Then let's see if we can, and in this position you can already use the vacuum cleaner, just clean it up. But I'm gonna show you the whole view of the bad isolation material. See if we can get it up. So finally we have removed the chopper part, a little bit force, so we can now gain access to the speaker itself. So as you can see, all the rod material inside the speakers harming the dropping down to the electronic side. Therefore we must install a new isolation material inside the Beolab 8000. So check your vacuum cleaner, clean all the bad isolation out. You can also watch my another video with deassembling process where I remove all the parts and clean the entire system and then install the new isolation material. But this is a quick way to do it. So take your vacuum cleaner, clean all this mess up, and then we can continue. We have now fully cleaned all the bad isolation materials of the Beolab 8000. Then we can take some baby wipes, or you can also use a microcloth. But try to also clean the speaker inside. Remove all the. But also use some gloves if you have that in your home. And it's very messy material, so do not prevent to drop anything on your table, or so just clean it out. And yeah, you can see it's not great, so also clean this one up. There we go. If there are anything drop, if there are any small dots of the bad isolation material, you can just use the vacuum cleaner again and clean it out. Here you go. So the first section is cleaned. You can clean it more if you want, but in this demonstration we just do it regular stuff. When we are removing the electronic board, we need to have some protection. We need to isolate the static damages for the electronic boards. So we need to put the anti-static mat underneath here, so we don't prevent any damages for the board. So we have put the anti-static mat underneath here. So let's try to pull up the electronic boards where the amplifier and the power supply is located. Here we go. And we can just lay it down and remove the board here, and here we go. So underneath here we have the input section. There's also a bad isolation material sitting on, so we also need to vacuum clean that out. So if you not clean this section or not install a new isolation material inside the Beolab 8000, all the mess isolation material will drop onto this board right here. You can already see, and the isolation material from here will also drop here and cause damage to the electronic boards here. So I will highly recommend you to do it. You can buy the new isolation material in our website. I will put the link into the description here and also into the comment field. So next step, we're gonna remove the isolation material, the bad isolation material in this section. Just use the vacuum cleaner again. As you can see here, there is some small dots from the bad isolation material. You can just check it out, or you can use an anti-static brush with some alcohol. You need to use isopropyline 99% when you clean the boards. So this board is actually fully working, so there is no damages yet, but in some cases I have seen the board is fully damaged with bad isolation material. So I'm gonna take an anti-static brush just to brush the bad foam material away, and then we can install the new isolation material inside the Beolab 8000. If it's too bad, you need to use 99% isopropyl alcohol and remove it. So this is very good looking, and we also need to remove that. So let's check there's any left here. This board is actually very good looking, but underneath here you can see the bad isolation material has dropped here. You can just move it away, just brush it, and you can also use a compressor just to blow that bad isolation material off. So let's remove it, and it's very sticky. So right now we're gonna install the new installation kit for the Beolab 8000, the isolation. The isolation kit, you can start with this one, the big one, and lay it down right here. And just underneath the third screw. So 1, 2, 3, around here. Just, here we go. And then you need to take the thin ones, the long ones, and place it right here. This one. Then you need to take this one and place it right here. Next step is you need to take this out and place it right here. Here we go. So now we need to install it back again, but first we also need to do some isolation on this area. So right now we are finished for installation the new isolation material in this section. Then we need to put one isolation material right here, like that, and we need to take the anesthetic band on because we need to install also into the circuit board, the amplifier board right here. So it needs to be placed underneath here, like that. The last one is need to be located here. Like that. So right now we're actually done with the installation for new material, the damping material for the Beolab 8000. We just need to pull all things back into the, we need to assemble it, the Beolab 8000 right now. As we are working with the Beolab 8000, there is some small isolation material has dropped in here. Just check the vacuum cleaner again and clean it up again. Now we are fully ready to install all the parts together and assemble the Beolab 8000. Before we start, we just remove this one again, and we need to install these two cables and this one into the power supply board. So let's start with this one first and see if we can install all these parts again. Here we go. And we also need to install the last two cables. Here we go. The cables are fully installed again, and then just push this here. Like that, and then we can install it like that. Now we have fully installed the electronic side. So next step is we need to install the woofer side. So the woofers is need to place like this. As you can see, there is still some bad isolation material. So take your vacuum cleaner again and just clean it up, and also wipe all the small dots away. So we have cleaned nearly all the bad isolation material off. Then we can install the new the top part for the. So I just move the isolation material a little bit up, so we can have space for this one in here. So remove this one and see if we can place it afterwards, and see if we can do it like this. Get the cable between here, move the isolation material back, and then we can. This area can be a little bit hard. I just move the isolation material a little bit up, and then you can also this material can be installed afterwards. And this is the early MK1 version, but it has some upgrades for the woofer. But some early production for the MK1 version has not these small PCB boards right here. So yes, if you have the early production, this PCB board be located, and it can be a little bit challenging to set the isolation material. But yes, you can install this afterwards. So right now we just need to install the woofer in again. So we just need to take the wiring and let's install it back again. So now we have fully assembled and installed new isolation material inside the Beolab 8000. We just need to screw all the screws into the speaker, but let's first start with the woofer. We have fully installed the woofer, then we can screw all the screws in to the chassis. Now we are finished and we have done with the installation for the Beolab 8000. We have installed the new isolation material for sound improvement and also prevent not to damage the electronic boards. So you can definitely hear improvement for the sound quality and better isolation for the sound for the Beolab 8000. The last step we need to do, just install the front grille. Start on the top and slide it over. And in. Thank you for watching. Now you can you know how to install a new isolation material inside your Beolab 8000. I will highly recommend you to do it, and for better sound improvement and also not damaging your the electronic balls. So yes, I hope you will like this video and subscribe to my channel, and you will find you can buy this kit in our website. The link is in the comment and in the description area. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.